head coach, offensive or defensive coordinator. Sorry. So, Coach, obviously you put together a workout plan this summer for the guys. How pleased are you about how they followed it?
Well, with them coming back into camp, you can tell the guys who stuck to it. And very pleased with the majority of the guys that came back, the way that they came back. And after our first practice today, with us being so up-tempo in practice, you can definitely tell the guys who did or did not follow through on their part of the workout. Especially the young guys, I know those guys stuck to it. The older guys came back in shape. In comparison to other places I've been in the other years I've done similar things, they came back in shape, ready to go more than a lot of the other programs that I've been in.
Not to get specific, but are there areas you're focusing on more this year as opposed to last year?
Last year was a lot of getting them to understand the expectations in the weight room, getting them to understand the general movement patterns, and build a solid base for their development. Now that the majority of the guys have gone through the program for over a year now, they understand the general movement patterns, they understand expectations and all that stuff. Now it's time to start focusing on more specific things such as power output, and those types of aspects that will directly correlate to the field. Not that last year didn't, it's just the next step in the progression for the strength and conditioning aspect.
Okay. Obviously, we just got brand new field turf. It's pretty great, actually. How does that play into the strength and conditioning part of the football as opposed to grass?
Well, one of the main things is during our sessions, we have access at the turf field right outside our doors, so we can go out there, do our warm-ups, go right into the weight room, and once we're done with the resistance training, head back out there to finish things off. Whereas with the grass, it was a little bit more difficult to do that. The footing on the field turf is a lot better. There's not the divots and the ruts, things that may develop from the erosion of the ground and the rain and all that type of stuff. So that's one area. In another area, looking at some of the injuries that may occur on field turf, depending on the type of field turf there's an increased issue with some potential injuries, so we have to focus on those a bit more to be able to stabilize their bodies in space so they can perform the best without injury.
Okay. One more question for you, Coach. I know you got a busy day ahead of you. What are your overall expectations for your players on the strength and conditioning side of the game?
Well, it's pretty simple, and it's overall my expectation for everybody is everything you got every time you go. And players that have coached in the past, players that were here, the new players, you're going to hear me say that all the time. That expectation isn't just in strength and conditioning, it's in life. What they have to do is give me everything they have, not 100%, because what they think 100% is, there's more to give. Sure. So give me everything they have, every single rep they go, and we're going to help develop that way. But specific to strength and conditioning, we're up tempo in there. I want to push tempo on the guys. I want them to always add more weight. The rule is if they don't finish a set, they've got to start the set over. And if they finish the set successfully, they've got to add more weight. So basically, no matter what, they're putting more weight on the ball. Obviously, that's in the developmental phase. In the phase where we're focused on sport-specific skills, it's a little bit different, but we're always pushing them to reach that next level every single time they go.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.